Okay, welcome to Chapter 9, Lesson 2, Lines of Best Fit. Our learning target or objective for this lesson is to draw lines of best fit and use them to make predictions about data. And we have one vocabulary word for this one. It is lines of best fit. A line that is very close to the most of the data points. Okay, once again, you may pause the video to write down the definition and then proceed as your speed dictates. Okay, here's our example. Refer to the information in the table about cookies, construct a scatter point using the data, then draw and assess a line that seems to best represent the data. At the bottom, use the line of best fit to make a conjecture about the cost of cookies in 2013. Obviously, we're dealing with a little bit older book since we're in 2015, but we'll do what they say. Okay, as you can see, I already made my scatter plot, so you may pause the video and construct yours using the years since 2000 as the x-axis and the average cost on the y. Okay, you may pause the video now and then proceed once you are caught up to where I am. Okay, now let's look at what we've done here now. So we want us to draw a line that seems to best represent the data. So what you want to do is sort of pick the mean or the average, all of them. I'm not going to go on top of everything, but sort of what's going to best fit there. And that seems as good as any right there. Sort of represents top bottom. Once again, you're getting the best fit or the mean or the average of the line. Okay, now let's look at our question. Once again, use the line of best fit to conjecture about the cost of cookies in year 2013. I'll look at my plot here. 2013 is right on this line. Let's go all the way up. And right about there is where it intersects. That's 330. I'd say right around year 2013. Cookies cost maybe right around $3.50. Now it's about. Once again, let's remember how we used pi in our last chapter. To find volume, it was about, because we had pi in there, so we're about $3.50. Conjecture, once again, is an educated guess. So it's about $3.50. Let's move on to our next example. Okay, scatter plot shows the number of U.S. cellular phone subscribers in the U.S. Write an equation in slope-intercept form for the lines of best fit that is drawn and interpret the slope and y-intercept. Going back a few chapters now for our slope and y-intercept forms that we had to use. Use the equation to make a conjecture about the number of cellular subscribers in 2015. Okay, so first of all, we'll have to find our slope. Remember how we do that? We use our slope form, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And you can pick any 2 points on the line. I already did this. I picked 3 and 150 and 9 and 275. Once again, you always go from left to right. Your first point you hit is your ones. So 3 and 150 was the first mark that we caught up to. And 9 and 275, right around there. So then we just had to find out our slope. So we took 275 minus 150, 9 minus 3, that got us 125 over 6, or about 20.83. So that got us our slope in our slope-intercept form. But remember, the B represents the what? The y-intercept. And if we go back up to our line of best fits, right there's our line crossing the y-intercept. Right about there. I called that about 85. So once again, we're about, using the word about again. So y equals mx plus b is our slope-intercept form. Going back a few chapters, we're going to fill in now. 20.83 is our slope, and our b is our slope-intercept, which was about 85. So we have our slope-intercept form. Now let's go up to our question. And the question was, use the equation to make a conjecture about the number of cellular subscribers in year 2015. Okay, so y is going to be the number of subscribers. And how are we going to use 2015? Well, our graph shows us users since 1999. So from 99 to 2015 is going to be our X number of years, and that's going to be 16. It's been 16 years since 1999. Geez. So plug 16 in there. So we have 20 times 83 times 16 plus our 85. And that's going to get us 418.28 plus 85 over about 418.28 million subscribers. And there you have our, trying to find, once again, going back to our slope intercept, finding our slope form, our lines of best fit using there, and our new lesson. So we're wrapping up end of the year with a whole bunch of stuff we've done previous. Once again, if you need to go back on some videos on slope intercept form, go back and do that to review. Any questions, you may review this videotape or bring those questions in tomorrow for class.